Georgia wins their 10th game of the season, beating Georgia Southern in a relatively competitive game for about a quarter, maybe a half. And then Georgia pushes through. They will play Georgia Tech next week. Now, after the game, Mark Richt said that Tech and Southern play slightly different styles of option, but and that's probably true. But at the same time, the defense took about a quarter to get used to what was going on, and from that point forward, it was really difficult for Southern. Southern could get the edge on the perimeter of the defense, but beyond that, this was Georgia's day. I'll tell you, the only thing that that really impressed me, I would say, was that coming into the half, Mark Richt was trying to. I mean, they wanted to score, even if Southern had scored to tie it up or to take a slight lead going into the half. Georgia wanted the ball with a minute to go. I think that just speaks to how much confidence this staff, these players have in the offense, and as they've been saying, these guys are scoring touchdowns, not kicking field goals. Although I have to say, Marshall Morgan continues to play better, whether anybody is noticing it or not. I am. He played particularly well. I thought he kicked particularly well last week. The 51-yarder, he missed a little bit short, and Southern got an explosive play off of that. And then Marshall Morgan makes a tackle there. So this is not the Marshall Morgan segment, but I do want to say that he's getting the ball up higher, which is a lot better. Georgia will play Tech next week. It's hard for me to think that Tech will beat Georgia. I don't know. I think there were times in this game where you were saying, well, if Georgia Southern can do this, what is Georgia Tech going to do? Well, we'll see about that. I mean, I think that Georgia wasn't going to press today trying to run the ball. They were going to throw it the entire time, and they sure did. Aaron Murray with 4 touchdowns and a 45-14 beatdown. Georgia Southern makes the FCS playoffs, so good for them. Good luck to them. But this is about Georgia. This is Mark Richt's 8th 10-win season at Georgia. He wanted to quickly say, well, we play 12 games now, and that's great and everything, but I think a lot of programs would kill to have 10 wins a season. 8 out of 12. I think you look at Auburn with the blip of the national championship. They've not done that. Look at Tennessee and how they've struggled. South Carolina has 3 10-win seasons, I think, in school history. Well, 4 probably, including today. 10 wins in this SEC climate is nothing to sneeze at. So congratulations to this staff. A couple of them have been around for a long time, Mike Bobo and Rodney Garner. But Mark has been the steady force, I think, the entire time. So kudos to him. But steady is one thing, and winning championships is another. That's what Georgia's focus should be at this stage. I don't know if they're going to realistically be able to play for the national championship. They still need some things to fall their way. But more than anything, they're going to have to beat Alabama, and I think that's a winnable game for sure. Georgia didn't play the way they need to today to win the SEC championship, but they weren't playing the SEC championship today, so we'll see how that goes. I know there will be a kind of turkey lazy crowd on Saturday at noon for Tech, but I think people need to just go back in their brain and kind of remember Tech winning 3 games in a row, and then the win in 2008 here against a 10-win Georgia team. So Tech can do it. Will they do it? You know what? Probably not. But I can say that the team can't. So another week of relatively physical practice for Georgia, getting ready for the Yellow Jackets of Georgia Tech. So Georgia, a 45-14 winner over Georgia Southern.